From the studios of Extreme Sports in Hastings, Nebraska, we present Huddle Up, a great way to start your day with all the news, weather, and sports you need, interesting interviews, and friendly conversation from two guys that go together like Scooby and Shaggy. Mike Will and Tyson Havronic.
Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to a Monday, the 16th day of March for 2026. Mike Will, Tyson Havronic, ready to start your day the right way with all the news, weather, and sports that you need to get out the door here this morning. Welcome to another edition of Huddle Up. Obviously, a lot of basketball talk for us today. Both the Nebraska men and women are in the big dance. We'll talk about that coming up. The Hastings College women's basketball team has advanced to the round of 16 for the second straight season. So we'll talk about the Broncos' efforts down in Wichita over the weekend and what's ahead for Hastings College this week up in Sioux City. Hastings College baseball team in action over the weekend. Softball team getting ready to resume conference play this weekend at Dakota Wesleyan. The Nebraska Kearney wrestling team won the NCAA Division II National Championship over the weekend. And 6 state champions were crowned on Saturday at the Boys State High School basketball tournament. So all that and more is coming up for us here today as we get you up and get you going. Again, Amy Williams, the head Nebraska women's coach, is going to join us for a few minutes. Fred Hoiberg, the Nebraska men's coach, also with some comments about the Huskers NCAA tournament bid. We'll also talk with Gina Douglas this morning following the Broncos win on Saturday over Texas A&M San Antonio. So we are jam-packed today. That's just a few things we're going to be talking about as we welcome in Tyson Havronic from the Western Studios. Good morning, my man.
Good morning, my good man. So all the work and all the preparation, and it's not easy, folks, from the broadcast perspective. You're going up to Wichita, Kansas, going down, I guess I should say, it's south of us, going down to Wichita, Kansas, and you're looking ahead. You're telling me all week that you like our chances against Friend, and I wasn't going to doubt you. I thought the 11 seed again was shaky for the Broncos, like we talked about Friday. But you're doing all the preparation for that school from Oregon, and then they get bounced by Texas A&M San Antonio, thus setting up. Was that an 11-14 matchup in the second round?
Yeah, 11-14.
That's great. That's great stuff. Also, Hastings College advances, moves on. Two pretty easy peasy breezy games. I think you had your feet up most of the second half. It was comfortable victories for the Broncos this weekend.
Yeah, we hit 100 points in both games. One of just one of two schools
wow.
One of two schools that hit 100 points in each of our first two games of the NAIA National Tournament. So the Broncos, we chopped down the nets. They got to chop down the nets down in Wichita. We got some hardware to bring back. Maybe just a little prelude of what's ahead here as the Broncos will move on now and play in the round of 16. Now, several years ago, people were saying, what? I thought we played in Sioux City. That was the old system where they brought everybody to Sioux City and we played off for like 5 days in a row or 6 days in a row before crowning a national champion. Now we go to these little regional sites. Like we went to Wichita. We played the first 2 rounds there. Then all the winners from the regional sites, as there's 16 of them. Now we head to Sioux City for the next round. That's going to be this week. And our next game will be on Thursday up at the Tyson Event Center. So, yeah, a lot of basketball this week with the NCAAs and now the NAIA Women's National Tournament. That'll be in Sioux City on Thursday. Hastings will get an 8 o'clock game on Thursday night at the Tyson Event Center against St. Francis of Indiana. They are the number 2 seed. Those seeds really don't mean a damn bit of difference anymore. Like, we got a number 11 seed. That was the biggest scam ever.
So what's the system?
I don't know what the system is.
Because
they have a committee we have these net rankings and the net ratings that they go on and who beat who and strength of schedule, kind of like the NCAAs. They come out and we get a number 11 seed. When I first saw that, I said, yeah, right.
No, that was the biggest eye roll.
Remember, we didn't get ranked all season long, I don't think.
Yeah.
And that was another head scratcher. Hastings College women's basketball team is very good.
Yeah.
And they're starting to show it. They're starting to click. The last 2 games are the best games they have played all season long. And that's what you want to see out of a basketball team, to start clicking in March when postseason gets here. And the Broncos were clicking over the weekend with wins over Friends and the Texas A&M San Antonio. Remember, these are teams that have not seen us before or have seen us very little. When we play these teams in the GPAC, they see us all the time. They play us 2 or 3 times a season. And it's tough to play a team 3 or 4 times in 1 year. They know your tendencies. They know our weaknesses. But when we face these teams that haven't seen us before or haven't played us before, we are good. Mm-hmm. And I'm excited about what we can do up in Sioux City. Last year, Hastings lost in the round of 16 to Bethel of Tennessee. I think Hastings can create some noise. I'm looking forward to maybe a run here for the 2025-2026 season, but it all starts on Thursday, 8 o'clock starting time, Tyson Event Center in Sioux City, 7:45 pregame here on Extreme Sports as Hastings will play St. Francis of Indiana. You know what? You know who we play if we win on Thursday?
Ozarks?
Hastings would get Friday off. Mm-hmm. Then we would play on Saturday against Dort.
Are you sure about that? Because you did a lot of prep for an Oregon school that didn't happen, so.
Yeah, well, Dort would have to win, obviously, on Thursday. And then we would play Dort on Saturday in the quarterfinals.
How many GPAC schools made it to the Sweet 16?
3. Dort, they beat Rocky Mountain of Montana on Saturday, 85-54. They advance. Hastings winners over Texas A&M San Antonio, 100-73. And Dakota Wesleyan beat the College of the Ozarks, 76-53. So in the round of 16, Dort is going to play Mid-American Nazarene at 6 o'clock on Thursday. So they'll play the game right before Hastings. Dort against Mid-American Nazarene at 6. Hastings against St. Francis of Indiana at 8. Then on Friday, Dakota Wesleyan will play Lindsey Wilson out of Kentucky. 1 o'clock starting time for that game. So that's in the round of 16, and then they move into the quarterfinals on Saturday.
And Dort's the GPAC team that we haven't been able to get over the hump of this year?
Dort is the 2-time defending national champions and the number 1 ranked team in the nation.
No wonder we haven't been able to get over the hump.
Yeah, so that's really neat.
That's neat.
We would play Dort in the quarterfinals if we get by.
So not only a disrespecting seed, then a quadrant just for Buzzsaw's row. A lot of disrespect.
They put 3 teams in the GPAC in one quadrant.
Oh.
Hastings, Dort, and Briarcliff.
That's awful.
Beaten. They were beaten already. Yeah, I think we got scammed for the number 11 seed.
Brutal.
But you got to beat these teams anyway. So
you got to beat them anyway. You might as well take care of it early.
So that's what's ahead for Hastings College. We'll talk in Nebraska coming up. A couple other notes before we get involved in our basketball talk. The United States beat the Dominican Republic 2-1 yesterday in the semifinals of the World Baseball Classic. And now they'll wait the winner of tonight's game between Italy and Venezuela for the championship. The Dominican lineup had stormed through their first 5 games in this tournament, scoring a whopping 51 runs. The United States team shuts them down to just 1 run yesterday. They beat the Dominican Republic by the score of 2-1, and now will play for the championship against Italy or Venezuela. I know you're kind of watching the World Baseball Classic for us.
It's kind of tough to watch at times, without the integration of the automated balls and strikes system. We won last night's game. We got a lot of help, and I'm going to catch a lot of flack for it. I don't think we deserve to win that game. The home plate umpire's zone for the United States was almost like the Grinch's heart on Christmas morning. Like it grew 3 sizes when we were pitching. If I'm the Dominican Republic and Albert Pujols today, I've got a lot of gripe about. With the International Baseball Committee. That was highway robbery. We were robbed of what would have been pure cinema, with Mason Miller going up against Fernando Tatis with the winning run at first base and the tying run at that time would have been at second. And I know you're going to sit here and tell me we can't put game in umpires' hands, practice what you preach. I used to do it until we got the automated balls and strike system. And now that we got the automated balls and strike system and we have the technology to run it, why the hell aren't we running it on the world's biggest stage? That makes no sense. It's Miami. You already have the technology there because that's a Major League Baseball park. For the love of God, this is just painful. And I have no idea, Mike, how we used to do this last year. It's literally last year since the ABS system has been integrated, and it's night and day difference. Does it slow the game down? Yeah, it does. The umpire's got to take a big, gigantic step, tell the audience, we have a challenge on a ball and strike. We got to end this whole pageantry and build-up and drama. Look at your damn wristwatch, get the signal, go. But we create we got to have drama and pageantry, and then they show it up on the Jumbotron for all the baseball fans to take a look at. I'm in favor of the automated balls and strike system, but make it freaking quicker, because it's ridiculous in the spring training and what they've been utilizing it. But it's also saying, hey, is there really even a need for the home plate umpire anyway, except for calls at the plate? We can't have the zone expand 3 sizes for one team and then shrink for another. That's trash. Am I glad USA won? Sure. Do I feel great about it? No. The way this whole tournament's been handled from a managerial standpoint has been disappointing, to say the least. And yeah, I don't think we deserve to win that baseball game.
But we did.
So here we are.
So they won over Dominican Republic 2-1 yesterday without the automated ball system.
That's 6 inches low.
Really?
That's 6 inches low.
Yeah, I saw some of your tweets, and I thought, oh, boy, he's not happy. He's up on the Dominican Republic bandwagon.
A little bit.
Dominican Republic